Hello and welcome to my YouTube channel. In this video, I will tell you about the ls command in a brief manner. In a separate video later on, I will tell you about the ls command in a lot more detail, people. Okay, let me start with the quick demonstration about the ls command. The ls command is used for listing files in the Linux and Unix systems. Now, let me start by navigating to my home directory, people. For that, I can run the cd command. When I run the cd command like this, I will navigate to my home directory because I just have run the cd command by itself earlier, and I should have placed myself in my home directory, that is the Prem users home directory, since I logged into this system as the Prem user, and this is the CentOS Stream 10 system. Alright people, let me check the pwd command output. It reports that my present working directory at this moment, it is /home/prem, that is, this is the root directory. The first / character is the root directory. The root directory has a subdirectory with the name home. This home subdirectory in turn has a subdirectory with the name prem, and that is my current directory or the present working directory with which I am working at this moment. Now, if I want to see all the files that are available in my current directory, I can run the ls command like this, just by itself, without any options or arguments. Now you can notice people, when I have run the ls command, when I pressed the enter key after typing the ls command, it produces this output, and all these are the subdirectories that I have in my home directory. Now with the ls command used like this just by itself, the default behavior of the ls command is like this. It will list all the file names. I'll repeat. The ls command, when it is used by itself like this, it will list the names of all the files that are available in the current directory. And in my present working directory, I have a lot of subdirectories, people, like this. That is what the ls command is reporting now. And the ls command can be used with a number of options according to our requirements, because the ls command provides a lot of different options that can be used along with the ls command. Now, one example I'll mention, people. Now for the options, I'll provide one example here in this presentation. Later on, in a detailed presentation on the ls command in a different video, I will tell you about lot more options of the ls command. Now the ls command, I am going to run this with one particular option, which is the L option. The L option of the ls command will ask the ls command to provide a long listing of the files and directories that it is reporting. Now please have a careful look, people. This time when I run the command, the ls command along with the L option, you can notice that I got a long listing format output. So for every directory, I can also see the details of that directory. So all these file attributes information for the directory also can be seen along with the directory name. So that is the purpose of the L option of the ls command, everyone. Now let me go ahead and do this ls-l. Okay, earlier, I'm sorry people, I'll repeat this. Earlier in these two examples, the ls command by itself and the ls command used along with the L option, in both scenarios the ls command was reporting for the current directory itself, because I did not specify for which directory I want to get the output from the ls command. So we can actually specify the file name or the name of the directory for which we want to get the output of the ls command. So like this, people, ls followed by /var/tmp. Now what I am saying is, I want to see the list of all the files in the /var/tmp directory. Let's check. And only the file names will be reported by the ls command. Now the ls command will list the files in the /var/tmp directory. Please have a careful look, people, when I run this command. This is the output I am getting. And in the /var/tmp directory, there are a number of subdirectories that I can see. However, only the names of those subdirectories can be seen in the output this time. So if I want to get the long listing for all these directories that are available in the /var/tmp directory, I can do this, people. ls-l /var/tmp. Now I'll get the long listing for all the files or directories that are available inside the /var/tmp directory. Let's check. I'll run this command now, people, by pressing the enter key, and you can notice that I got the output like this. That is, the ls command has now presented it has reported the long listing output for the /var/tmp directory. We can see that in the result. Alright, people, then let me now do this. This time, okay, I'll explain again about the absolute path. Now this kind of path for a directory, that is /var/tmp, this is called absolute path for the /var/tmp directory. However, we also have the possibility of using the relative path, people, for the files and directories, like what I will demonstrate now. I will now navigate into the /var directory with the help of the cd command. That is what I have done. Now I use the pwd command to verify that my present working directory is /var, and now I know that there is a subdirectory with the name tmp below this /var directory. So I can do this now. ls-l tmp. Now the behavior of the ls command is like this, people. Whenever I provide a directory as an argument to the ls command, the default behavior of the ls command in this scenario will be to list the immediate contents inside that directory. Okay, that is what we have seen in the earlier example also, when we were using the absolute path for the /var/tmp directory to list the files inside that /var/tmp directory. Now this is relative path I am using this time. So in this case, because I know already that I am working with the /var directory already, which is my current directory or the present working directory, and I know that inside this directory I have a subdirectory with the name tmp. So I can very much do this, people. ls-l ls command along with the l option for the tmp subdirectory, and this kind of specification, tmp subdirectory by itself, only the subdirectory name is being specified. This kind of specification is called relative path, because the relative path will work relative to the present working directory. Now let's do this, people. I'll run this command and I got the same output like the previous one, only that this time I am using the relative path here for the tmp directory instead of using the absolute path that I used in a earlier command. Alright, people, with that I will now conclude this presentation. Please subscribe to this channel and also share this channel if you find that this channel is useful to you in learning about Linux related topics. Thank you.